Hello everyone, it's Martia Ramsey. Happy Friday. I hope all is well. Today I want to speak to you all about how I started my journey as far as writing my book, The Guide to Healing While Walking in a Single Mother's Shoes. So I still remember going into Burlington and I found a little notebook and it says, "Yes, girl, go and get it. Everything is going to be okay. Always do your very best. Enjoy the little things. Kill them with kindness. Stay humble. Hustle hard. Be brave and authentic. Speak your truth. Always forge your own path. The world is yours to explore. Be kind and work hard. Remember, you are fabulous. Yes, girl, go and get it." So this is what inspired me to write my book. Okay, well, I feel like every day when I'm not feeling motivated, I have something on the front to motivate me. So I remember just writing different topics that I wanted to write about. So I started off with 17 topics, and I end up condensing it to 12 topics, which end up being 12 chapters, and I already knew a lot about writing just because it always been my favorite subject. I always got an A, and I always got accelerated on all my reading exams and everything. So I began to write, and as I wrote, I just was I'm not about to worry about any errors or anything. I'm just write freely and just go with the flow. So I had the Guide to Healing While Walking in a Single Mother's Shoes, the Guide to Healing from Walking in a Single Mother's Shoes, the Healing of Walking in a Single Mother's Shoes. And so I end up going with the Guide to Healing While Walking in a Single Mother's Shoes. And I have a list of things that I was just looking over wow, it's so crazy. So it says, write it down, make it happen. I wrote this on November 27th, 2018. I want to become an author by April 17, 2019. I became an author on March 16th, 2019. It says, I want to become a life coach. I did that as well. I want to be known for empowering women, single moms, and people in general. I want to be successful and achieve all my goals. I want to learn more about the Bible. I want to be I want to be in a happy, trustworthy relationship with someone I could trust around my kids. It's a lot. But that's something that's still coming into fruition. And it just says, I want my kids to succeed in school and to get A and B's and be happy with them. My son always get A's and B's. It's just amazing. So it's just it's I want to travel with my kids more. We've been doing that. I want to be more physically fit and in shape. I want my mom to be genuinely happy. Now she's engaged. Just look at stuff, how it comes in fruition. So it's just looking at everything and looking at the chapters that I wrote and just looking at this book. Y'all, this is real life. This is my book. And I literally did this. And look, this went to this. Literally, this book went to a real book because I believed in myself. And with believing in myself, I just never gave up. I set goals each and every day. So I used to work about 40 to 45 hours a week at my job. Literally, it was a hard job. You use your brain a whole lot, and so that's when I was doing data entry. I was working for a big gasoline company, and I was making real good money. And what happened was, on my day off, literally, I told y'all this before, I got fired, and that was my first time ever getting fired. And I was working on my book each and every day at work. So I can't even look at that oh no. When I was about to get hired on, they had me train somebody else and end up replacing them with me. And I felt like it was more so racist because it just didn't make sense, because I do a good job wherever I go, and that's not even tooting my own horn, it's factual. And so I went through a contracting company, and even she was kind of confused, hold on, Martia, that's crazy. Long story short, I was just this is going to be a time for me to really get my book out there and really do what I need to do. And so in the midst of that, I end up having an interview with a phone interview that like 2 days later I end up getting a job, but the job wasn't starting until like 3 weeks. So I had ample time and to prepare myself. And so every day I went to the library. Like, you know, I had that time out. So while my kids at school and at daycare, you know, I was at the library from at least 10 in the morning till about 2, 3, 4 p.m. depending on the day. But I put so much time and investment into editing my book, because at this time my book was finished. So it was just like me doing the editing process, because I didn't want to hire a publisher. I didn't want to go through that. I didn't want to hire an editor. I believed in myself to get the job done because I'm smart. So, you know, and even when I did find a few errors after I published the book, I still didn't let myself get down. You know, I was working at Green Dot and I had a couple of supportive people on my side. Like, no, Martia, that's just minor. You know, it happens. Everybody has, you know, spelling errors sometimes because you're human. It's a human mistake. So, you know, it prepared me for my second book. You know, so when I had my second book, The Anthology of a Misunderstood Heart, when I went through it, I literally think I found like 2 errors, and it was a blessing, because guess what? I believed in myself. And this time I didn't even panic. I didn't like, oh, let me take the book off the shelf. None of that. I literally was like, okay, it is what it is. You know, I can fix it. I'm human. Everyone make mistakes, you know, and I just remember that I'm going to get better and better each chance I get, you know. So you have to remember that, you know, don't beat yourself up. Just remember to take baby steps as to completing your goal and knowing that you can do it, you can achieve it. And it just starts with a thought. Literally, it started with this notebook, y'all. This notebook, and I end up having this real book because I knew how I wanted the photographer to take the picture. I knew what I envisioned. I didn't know what my outfit was going to look like because everything went wrong, but it ended up working itself out. So it just shows you that everything happened for a reason, and each path is just to make you better. So I have this song for you all. It's by MaryMary, and it's called Go Get It. And I just feel like it's very inspirational. So when it plays, here we go. You were made to live a good life, and that's what I believe. Say a prayer, start working. It's alright to crawl before you walk. It's alright to walk before you run. Gotta do something that you never done. Y'all better go get y'all blessing. You know, sometimes you gotta do something that you never done before to achieve those goals. So it's on you. Look, I went from writing in a notebook to literally publishing, self-publishing my own book on Amazon. Come on now. You can do it. I believe in you. It's Martia Ramsey. I hope this message inspired you. Remember your positive affirmations. I am appreciated. I am needed. I am wanted. I am fruitful. I am whole. I am complete. I am aware. I am accountable for my own emotions. I am happy. I am emotionally satisfied within. I am enough. I am not alone. I am brilliant. I am powerful. I am loved. I am qualified to get paid for my gifts. I am qualified to get paid to speak at events, you know. So just really speak everything into existence. Remember, mine started with a thought of writing it down, and look how my dreams are coming true. So it's on you. Believe it, regardless of what the site may look like. Know that you can make it come true. All my new subscribers, hello, Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine. Welcome. Thank you for going on this journey with me. Spread the word, continue to be positive, and know that you can make a difference. It's Martia Ramsey. Share, like, subscribe on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. Thank you for listening. Y'all have a wonderful day and a wonderful weekend. Thank you.